Luai dummies to Tego. Yeah. Runs himself. Luai, left foot. Marks over.
Luai puts in the kick. Oh, that is beautiful.
Luai puts the brakes on. And then look at the work he's doing here. Nifty from Jarome Luai. Skipping about and showing. What about that from Jarome Luai?
Well, Jarome, the theme for this year for yourself has been kind of like one last ride. That ride here at the Panthers is slowly coming to an end. How are you feeling about it all at the moment?
Yeah, I think it's catching up to me now. The year's gone so fast, and I think, winning with these guys, I guess I find myself saying the years always go fast because you're winning and you're having fun with your brothers. So I wanted to make the most of the time that I had here with my brothers, and just made sure that, I leave playing my best footy, and, I leave making some pretty cool memories with my brothers.
When good things start to come to an end, people get a bit more sentimental. They start, noticing things and taking appreciation of things a bit more. Have you found yourself doing that this year?
Yeah, I didn't want to feel that way. I sort of wanted it to be as normal as possible. During the Origin period, it was a bit of a distraction for myself, and saying that it was the last ride and things like that. But ever since Origin is finished, I've come back, and it's definitely hit me hard knowing that I've got very limited games. I said it before in an interview. I don't really want to count down the games. I just really want to make them count.
I know it's so hard to sum up because you've had so much success here. You've been here for so long. What has the Penrith Panthers meant to you?
It's just a reflection of my childhood, I think, and it's a homegrown side. It's a family vibe, and we've come through the grades together. We're basically brothers. We've known each other for that long. So Panthers for me is family, and that's what we're all about. Bringing our kids up, they all run on the field together after the games, and I found myself a couple of times just sitting on the ground after footy games and just soaking it all up while I can.
The club's given you so much, but what do you think you've given to the Panthers?
Hopefully I've brought joy to the community and the fans. These guys mean so much to me. I played a lot of footy here at this ground, so I don't really want to reflect too much. I might get too emotional, but I love this place.
Throughout your time here, you've been affectionately known as the CEO, the Chief Energy Officer. How much have you taken on and enjoyed that role in your time here?
It's been awesome, man. Shout out to Hayden Knowles. He sort of gave me that title or role, I guess, to play within this side. We've all got role players here. I think that's why we work so well together. That was one of my key things to be, was just be that energy dude and just bring that energy and bring your love for the team.
And bring the boombox.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, just so grateful for Ive to just allow us to be who we are and sort of let us create our own environment, an environment that we love and enjoy, a safe environment to be yourself, and I think that's part of the culture that we've set for the younger guys as well. Like, they can come in and be themselves and not be afraid to just be who they are. There's no hierarchy here. We're all just one club, and we love to play footy with each other.
122 games it took for you to get 100 wins in the NRL, which is the quickest to that record in the NRL era. What's it been like to win at such an amazing rate in one of the toughest competitions in the world?
Yeah, I think I have to say, I'm a lucky guy with the team that I play in, and teams that I have played in, coming through the grades. I've won at 20s level and also reserve grade level, but every team that I've played in has been talented and special and hardworking. It's a testament of my teammates. This is a team sport, and I wouldn't be winning games without those guys, so it's a pretty special club.
The chance to do it one last time, to win that 4th premiership, do you let yourself think about that?
I don't think you can. It's definitely a long year, but there's a process to winning a premiership, and you got to make sure you sort of stick to that. Teams are getting better, teams are evolving as well, and I think that's just motivating us to get better.
The easy thing to do would be to stay at Penrith, to stay in this great system, to keep winning and keep competing for premierships. Why did you choose to take the harder route and the more challenging route?
I love a challenge, and when all was going to be said and done, I'd sort of look back at it and see, like, how better could I have gotten and what more could I have been as a player. So I'm a guy who doesn't want to finish up knowing that, you know, could I have done something, you know what I mean? So I know I'm going to a place where they sort of need a bit of life. I'm just going to go there and do what I've always done and had fun and hopefully win some games.
Do you take a bit of inspiration from what your old teammate Stephen Crichton was able to do, going on to a club that wasn't doing as well and he's flying as well? Is that the same kind of impact that you want to take with you when you leave?
Yeah, definitely. It's the way he's playing this year and I guess how he's sort of taken on that captaincy role for his club and just watching the Bulldogs fans and how much they love him. You know, it's not really a big surprise to any of us here. We sort of knew that he was capable of that. He lives and breathes, you know, leadership every day in his life. So, you know, when stepping into that team environment, the boys were just going to gravitate towards him and just follow suit, man. So really proud of him. We might run into them in the final, so I'm not going to wish him all the best.
The phrase I've heard used to describe your kind of leave from the Panthers is moving away from being Robin to becoming Batman, in terms of Nathan Cleary being the Batman here in the Panthers side. Like, is that a fair comparison? I don't know if you've used that analogy, but what do you think of that?
Yeah, I've heard it a few times as well, and yeah, I wasn't really sure how to feel about it, you know. Made me sort of feel underappreciated, but I think that was just natural and just me being human. But, you know, I think at the end of the day, it is a bit of a motivator for me to sort of jump out of that category and be my own man, whether that's part of the challenge. Obviously, the pressure and you know, the big moments and all that sort of stuff comes with that as well. So I don't think I've ever had to really deal with that. So I want to see what I'm like under the pressure moments and the big moments, and just really want to test myself at the end of the day.
What gives you confidence that you're ready for those moments and ready to be the guy it all falls on?
Yeah, well, I guess I've just been around it for so long.